Hey guys, it's Debbie here from Debbie's Vegan Life, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that I've changed about my diet and the results that I have got from them. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. I told you guys a while ago that I got my bloods tested and that I didn't have any deficiencies according to the doctor. However, me just being me, I basically didn't really believe it, and I just had a feeling inside myself that it wasn't true that I did have a deficiency. So I went ahead and started taking a tablet, which originally I took a tablet which had B12, folate, calcium, and iron in it, which is kind of an all-round spectrum thing that people think vegans are going to be deficient in. And I felt really, really good. I felt like how you should feel on this diet, and my hunger increased so much that I stopped completely being raw because I couldn't afford to keep up with my own hunger. So I went back to Rawtill4, but still felt amazing. My mental clarity was so good. I felt like I just didn't have any, I was just so sharp, and especially at uni, I was really alert and I could just focus really well. Also, I felt like I ate my food and there was no bloating. I would just go straight back. Basically, within half an hour, my stomach would be back to being completely flat, and I'd also feel quite like I hadn't eaten, but I felt satisfied. So it didn't sit in my stomach at all. And I'd get hungry quite quickly if I didn't have a big enough meal, like 1 to 2 hours, and I'd be hungry again. But well, I have changed up my breakfasts a little, but I'll tell you why in a second. And also, I have way better, I just feel more efficient, I guess, and way higher energy levels and way more positive attitude. Some nights I can't get to sleep because I just get really excited thinking about how great my life is going to be and how I'm going to achieve things, and feeling very empowered because I have such a positive attitude. It's like I feel like, I'm not sure, I just feel like it was the last piece in the puzzle really to help me really, it made my body click. I just felt whoa, now I'm getting out of my food what I was supposed to be getting out of my food all this time. But in saying that, I wanted to try and isolate the B12 from the rest of them and see if it was the B12 that was the key or if it was something else. So, I purchased this. It's just backwards, but it's a vitamin B12, just vitamin B12 capsule. So it's just comes in capsule, and there's 1,000 micrograms, which is I think everything you need in a day, and it's suitable for vegans, it says. I'm not sure if you can read that. It says right there, suitable for vegans, which is good. And there's 100 pills in there, and you're supposed to take one a day. So, and it was $34 New Zealand dollars. I'm not sure what that is US, but everything is more expensive in New Zealand. But that's pretty, it's not cheap, it's kind of pricey, but for 100 days, and we'll see if the B12 is the one that is really helping. I'll just go get what I originally took. So this package is from a supermarket, and it was only $12 or something. This is Floradix tablets, and it says it contains vitamins B1, 2, niacin, B6, B12, C, folic acid, and herbal extracts. So that's a lot more than I thought. It says, it contains iron and some B spectrum vitamins, which I don't really care. I know I get enough of the B spectrum vitamins daily. Not really to worry about them. I was just interested that it had B12, and so it doesn't have calcium. I thought it had calcium. That's right. But anyway, so I haven't actually taken any of the just vitamin B12 ones, but I'm planning to do that tomorrow, and I'll see if the B12 is the thing that's contributing to my energy or if it's something else. If it's something else, then it's pretty easy to add into my diet, but I have a feeling it's the B12, so that's kind of what I'm going off at the moment. The next really exciting thing is that I got this blender. That's how much I love it. It's new. I only got it this week, but it's so amazing. It's like the best thing that I bought in my life, basically. It makes smoothies so good. So since getting that, the reason that I got that actually is because my other blender broke. I've broken 2 blenders this year. One was my flatmate accidentally, but one was my fault. But they've all just broken because of the glass jug. So then I kind of was like, nah, I've had enough. I'm getting a plastic jug, and I'm going to invest in a good blender because I'm sick of blenders breaking. So that was my little investment. It was like my really early birthday present to myself. So yeah, but that was basically like the best thing I've ever done for myself. And also my boyfriend, for an early birthday present as well. This was an accidental early birthday present because he thought that the package was going to come in a box, like an undisclosed, or like a what's it called? A box that is just doesn't have what it actually is on the front. So like a plain box, but the box, it was sitting out in the front, in front of the front door, and it was like electric dehydrator. So I got that early, but it wasn't meant to be early. So this is the dehydrator, and I'm really excited about this as well because the one thing that I can't find in New Zealand very well is like dried things, like sun-dried tomatoes or something. And I can't find sun-dried tomatoes that don't have sulfur dioxide or something like that as a preservative. So I'm really excited to make sun-dried tomatoes and dried bananas. Oh my god, I love dried bananas. They are so good. I had them for the first time from this organic shop in the city, and it was just like the whole banana, like dried, not cut into sections or anything, and it was like caramelly and like almost licoricey, and it had like I love the texture, like kind of chewy. It was so good, but they're like $10 for a packet of like 10, and it's like, that's so ridiculous. So I'm excited about making some sun-dried or dehydrated, why do I keep saying sun-dried? Dehydrated bananas and dehydrated tomatoes that don't have any preservative in them. Also, we'll probably make apples. I used to love dried apples, but at the same time they also have sulfur in them, so they would kind of make me feel sick. I don't know if anyone else finds this, but if I like eat something, sulfur dioxide doesn't sound like a good thing to eat anyway, but if I eat anything like that or some sort of preservative, I feel sick after a while. So that kind of ruins dried apples for me. I only buy dried figs usually because they're the only thing that doesn't have a preservative. Other than that, I just don't buy anything that has preservative in it. So yeah, so I'm supplementing with B12, and I'm really, really happy with it at the moment. I feel way lighter. I feel like as soon as I took it, my body just changed, another thing that I forgot to tell you guys is that I swore never to weigh myself again. This probably won't happen for the rest of my life, but I'm never going to weigh myself again, like on a daily basis. I swear I'm not going to weigh myself for like I'll weigh myself once and then I won't weigh myself for like 2 years or something, because it was screwing with my head. It honestly is. Like, don't weigh yourself, guys. Like, I almost threw away my scales, but I hate throwing away stuff, and some other people in the house might want to use them, but I had enough. Like, every time I weigh myself, it's like I'm just setting myself up to either have like, it's like basing my self-esteem on a number on the scales. It's like stupid. It's really stupid if you think about it. And that's what my weight loss journey has always been about, is just this number. Like, oh, has it gone up? Has it gone down? Doesn't matter how I feel, like if I'm healthy or anything. And I think that's so stupid. So I haven't weighed myself at all anymore, and I don't want to. I don't intend to. But I feel so good. And I know I'm not gaining weight. Like, you just know if you're not gaining weight. I know because my clothes still fit. And when I look in the mirror in the morning, my stomach is completely flat, apart from, obviously, I still have like that little area of fat at the bottom. Like, who doesn't have that apart from like Freely? But, so I still have that, but it's like I know that my colon is like completely cleaned and my stomach is completely flat. Everything's so efficient. I just couldn't care less whether or not I gain or lose weight anymore. Like, I feel like I finally stabilized my weight, which is something I've never been able to do in my life by just eating normally, or now I guess I'm eating a lot for most people. Like, me and my boyfriend went out to dinner, which is quite funny, and I had it was like a buffet, a vegan buffet, and we were going out with my flatmate and his date, and I had like 4 plates of buffet, like full of rice. And my flatmate's date had like one plate with like a little bit of rice. And she was like, whoa, you eat 4 plates? And I'm like, yeah, I eat 4 plates. Like, I do not want to calorie restrict ever in my life. Like, I cannot imagine restricting my food anymore. And I don't want to. I don't care what my body does anymore. Like, if I start to gain a heap of weight and become unhealthy, I'd probably do something, but I know that's not going to happen. And it's like, if I stay looking the exact same that I am now, I don't care. I'm so happy with the way that I look that it's just like, I don't care. And the fact that I don't care, I think that switch in mindset has just really helped me move on with my life. Like, I'm doing better at uni. I'm actually going to uni. I have more confidence, and I don't look different. I just feel different, and it's like so amazing. So you guys, like, if you're new to this lifestyle, just literally let go of the weight. Just breathe. It's not going to do anything bad. You have detox to go through and you'll be fine. Just breathe. Another thing that I wanted to update you guys on was that I've decided to try doing the no shampoo test, because so many people have like such nice hair from it, and I feel like stripping your hair of all its natural oils just like intuitively doesn't sound like it's going to be very good for you, and like all the chemicals and blah blah. So I decided to try it, and I have kind of short hair, so it's like I want it to grow, and I really don't want it to get to a point where it gets split ends and I have to cut it. So this is also like really good for me to help it grow. So at the same time, I'm also like trying to just wash my face with warm water and maybe use coconut oil, which I have. And on my hair, I think I'm using like baking soda and apple cider vinegar, but I'm just basically going to try stretch out washing it for as long as possible, and then I'll look up a way to wash it, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on how my hair and skin goes. My skin isn't the best. I don't know if you can see. It like has some breakouts, but at the same time, I think that was from going out to dinner, and just the extra oil kind of like clogged me up. But I really don't want to overdo products on my face, because I feel like sometimes that just makes it worse. Like, you'll wash your face and then 2 hours and you're oily again. I want to try and have like a real nice even layer of oil on my skin that just keeps it looking really good, and then I think my skin will just even out by itself. So anyways, that's basically all my updates. You won't be getting any more weight stats from me, but I will start to like take some pictures and stuff and put them up. But for now, I'm just happy doing what I'm doing and feeling really good, and we'll see how the vitamin B12 tablets go. But if you guys have any questions for me, or if you're going through the same thing, then I'd really like to know. You can leave your comments down below. You can also follow me on Instagram, on Facebook and Twitter. I'll leave the links in the description. Other than that, I hope you have a really awesome day, and I'll see